Russia has successfully test-fired an intercontinental ballistic missile. A test which the US says it was well aware of in advance adds an extra element to the ongoing tension over Ukraine. Park Ji-won has more.
Amid the tentative situation in Ukraine, Russia's defense ministry confirmed late Tuesday that it had test-fired an intercontinental ballistic missile earlier in the day. The ministry says the RS-12M Topol missile, launched from near the Caspian Sea, successfully landed its target in a remote area of Kazakhstan. The test was planned before the current crisis in Ukraine, and the US was notified before the test. However, it adds to the undercurrent of tension between Ukraine and Russia. In a press conference with reporters Tuesday, Russian President Vladimir Putin said what happened in Kiev was unconstitutional overthrow, and his country has the right to use all means to protect its nationals under the current Ukrainian government, which he says is illegitimate.
If we see lawlessness starting in the eastern regions too, if people ask us for help, and we have already an official address from the current legitimate president, we reserve the right to use all options at our disposal to protect those citizens.
However, he stressed the use of military force would be the last resort in dealing with the crisis.
What can be a reason to use the armed forces? This is, of course, the last resort. Simply the last resort.
He added he had no reason to purposely harm Russia's brotherly neighboring country. Putin called the leaders of the US and other Western powers hypocritical in their condemnations, specifically mentioning the United States' interventions in Iraq, Afghanistan, and Libya, where he said Washington either acted without UN backing or completely distorted the content of UN resolutions. Park Ji-won, Arirang News.